Hey everyone, here we are, day 6. This was my day of rest today, so I took full advantage of that. I got some laundry done today. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I made a video a minute ago, something happened, I had to delete it, so now I'm doing it over again. But as I said, today was my day of rest, so I took full advantage of that. I did get some laundry done today. They have washing machines here and dryers that we can use. I didn't know how well I would be feeling in the next couple of days to be able to do that or not do that. And I just wanted to have some clean clothes for the next few days in case I felt really crappy. Speaking of tomorrow, it's the big day. Well, one of the big days. By the way, today my ANC level is 2439. I think I said it was 37 something yesterday, but today it's 2439. So it is going down, and that's what we want. They said when I get my new cells tomorrow, it may go up a little bit, but then it'll start going back down again. But tomorrow is the big day. I get my first TBI, known as a total body irradiation, and it's set for 8 o'clock in the morning, nice and early. I'm not sure what time the second one is. I get 2 of them tomorrow, and that's it for those. But I do know it's supposed to be in the afternoon sometime. Then tomorrow evening, I get my new cells. Hey, how about that? Then I get another 2 days off after that. Then that'll be followed, I guess, on Sunday and Monday by my Cytoxin treatments. Not sure how I'll feel after those, but you'll be the first to know. I figure any treatment with the word or with the word toxin in it can't be that much fun. Now, what the Cytoxin does is when I get my cells tomorrow, there'll be 2 sets of cells. Hang on a second, let me turn this down. Okay. When I get my new cells tomorrow. By the way, they're from some guy in I think he's from Germany, as a matter of fact, and he's about 30 years old. So some nice young cells for Brian to get. When I get the cells, there's going to be 2 kind of sets of cells in there. This is how they're putting it to me. There's going to be good cells and bad cells. Okay, the good cells are too immature, so they're going to run and hide and get into my bone and then into my bone marrow, but they're too immature. They do that, okay? Then the Cytoxin, when I get that comes in and kills those bad cells, because I don't need those bad cells that I'm getting, good and bad cells in the same infusion there. So I don't need those bad cells, so the Cytoxin kills the bad cells, but it can't kill the good cells because they're too immature for it to kill. That makes sense somehow, or they're too young or whatever. They can't be killed at that point. If they were older or whatever, yeah, they could be killed too. But so they don't get affected at all. So they were starting from a clean slate, and so then I get those 2 treatments of Cytoxin. They kill the bad cells. That's it. And only 2 treatments of the Cytoxin. That's it. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. This morning I had a really hard time waking up. They have me on this new anti-itch medicine for that adhesive itching. At least it's and it helps, but it also makes me very drowsy and stuff. I get another one tonight about 10:30 or so. I timed it out to get it done so I could go to sleep or whatever, but they'll just be waking me up at midnight to draw blood anyway, those Draculas. But other than that, I feel everything is going along great. The nurses feel everything's going along great. They're telling me I'm doing real good, and I'm doing really good compared to the same time last time on my first bone marrow transplant. I mean, I can't even remember me feeling this good before going into the real part of the treatment or whatever last time. I was crappy feeling right from the beginning last time. So we're doing good there. Let's see. I just wanted to thank everyone again for all their strong words of encouragement. They certainly are helping me get through. Oh, I did want to share one thing with you. The week before I came up here, we had Chinese food. And of course, with Chinese food, a lot of times you get fortune cookies. And so, we had 2 of them. So I had my choice of which one I wanted, and I picked one of them. And just so happens that, and I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second to tell you what it says, because I taped it to the top of my laptop. And I'm sorry if these videos come out kind of crappy, but I'm doing it through a Chromebook, okay? And it's about a 5-year-old Chromebook. So, I'm sorry if there's background noises or glitches or anything like that. But yeah, going back to the fortune cookie, hang on a second. It said, what does it say? traveling this year will bring your life into greater perspective. So it said traveling this year will bring your life into greater perspective. And I thought that was so cool to get that. I mean, I had a chance to get the other one or whatever, but that's the one I got. And I thought that was so cool that I taped it to the top of my Chromebook, and so I could see it for inspiration also. But again, thanks to everybody for being so kind and all your encouragement. And y'all have a great night, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. All right, so good night, everybody.